This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, just listen to the class. Just keep on weaving whatever I change the slide. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, give some response so that I can start the class. Shall I start with?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, good. We're talking about Sira Sharira. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Listen. Students, listen to me. Are all available?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. See, we have different concepts in Ayurveda, isn't it? We compare generally, we have completed two different topics. One is Asti Sharira and Sandhi Sharira, wherein we compare Asti Sharira with what? Bones, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
keep responding so that I can, let's have communication. I cannot talk monotonous. Okay, keep responding. In the same way, we have three different concepts pertaining to movement of. One is Sthira Sharira, then is Damani, the other one is Shrotas. All three I'll be explaining now. See how to understand that is, I've given, I don't know, it is not pulsating, I don't think so. First one is Sthira Sharira, Damani Sharira and Shrotas Sharira. Three different concepts are there. First picture is, it is showing regarding internal carotid artery. Okay, this is Damani Sharira. Why I have given the word Damani here for that particular arteries? They have given, while defining Damani, they have given Manad Damani. It means where there is pulsation seen. In the same way, in Sira, they have given as Saranat Sira. Sarana is movement. The word meaning of Sarana is movement. Movement of what? Saranat Deshantara Gamanat. From one part of the body to other part of the body. Deshantara Gamanat. The other one is Shrotas, Shravanat, Shrotansi, where there is oozing out. If you see this, the same in a slideshow, you can see the GIF movements. See it later. So there are three different concepts. One is Damani Sharira, other one is Sira Sharira, and other one is Shrota Sharira. So today we will be talking about Sira Sharira, and let me try to convince you we are comparing it to veins. Why we are comparing it to veins, I'll tell you at the end of the class. You'll get an idea why we are comparing. So we'll start with definition of the Sira now. There are three different opinions. First, Charaka Acharya says, Saranat Siraha, that is, Sira are the tubular structures where some fluid moves within it. Sarana is normal flow. The word meaning of Hindi word meaning or translation is Sarana is movement. What is moving within it? Some fluid. We don't know which fluid it is. They have mentioned as some fluid is moving within it. Okay. Then Chakrapani says, is a commentator of Charaka. So Chakrapani says, Saranat Deshantara Gamanat. Deshantara is from one desha to other desha. Desha here it is from one part of a body to other part of a body. What is moving? He has not confirmly said that what is moving, but he has said Deshantara Gamanat. It's moving from one part of the body to other part of the body. The next, one more person, that is, he's not Chakrapani, it is Gangadhara. It's a mistake. Gangadhara says that Saranat Rasadinam Gamanat Sira Uchyate. Where Rasadi Dhatus move, that portion is called as Sira. Here we will get confused with three different words. When I talk about Sira Sharira also, further you will understand why specifically we are taking only veins here. Here no one has specified as blood, but we are supposed to take it as blood because further in comparison there are three different comparative notions they have given, why there are differences as well as similarities. If I show you those slides in the last three classes, you'll understand why we are taking only blood, but we are supposed to take blood instead of Rasadi Dhatu here. Okay, so what are Sira? Sira are the structure where blood moves within. But here the word banat or the pulsating is not used. As it is not used, we are supposed to consider it as the veins. If the word banat was used, we could have taken it as artery. Okay, we are taking it as only veins here. And why we are not taking body fluids in general? Because body fluids is specifically said in case of Shrotas Sharira again. So we cannot consider two structures which are carrying only blood. Neither Sira and Shrotas together cannot carry blood. Anyone has to carry blood, anyone has to carry other body fluids or other dhatus, rasadi dhatu. So we are considering only Sira which will carry the blood. And it is the moving blood. It is not pulsating blood. So these are the veins. This is one correlation. We cannot exactly say that Sira is equal to vein. I always say in the class also, any modern correlation we are giving, we are supposed to give correlation. We cannot say that this is equal to this. It is can be or may be correlated. All right, this is regarding the definition of the Sira. Next is regarding the number, function and location of the Sira. Here what they have given is total number of Sira are Sapta Shira Shatani Bhavanti. That is, Sapta is 7, Sira Shata is 100. There are 700 Sira in the body. Yabhiridam. Next part of the shloka is Yabhiridam. Yabhir is Sira here. Ya is they are talking about the previous one. Yabhiridam, that is Sira Vir Shariram Arama. The word meaning of Arama here is group of trees. We are talking about here group of structures. We are comparing the same with Sharira, body. So it is group of body structures. Iva Jalaharini Bihi. Jalaharini Bihi, here it is irrigation. In general, we say plants are being irrigated. Is it? In fields, there is irrigation. Through irrigation, we will grow the crops. In the same way, body parts or the structures of the body are nourished. Nourished through what? Through these Sira. Okay, how it is nourished? Based on the Kedara Kulya Nyaya. Heard of this in Kriya Sharira? Everybody?
Ma'am.
Say yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, you might. Yes. In Kedara Kulya Nyaya, what happens? Whichever is nearer, that will get the first nourishment. Whichever structure is nearer, that will get the first nourishment. In the same way, whichever body structure is near the Sira, the location of the Sira, that will be nourished first. Then later it will reach to all parts of the body. Okay, the same meaning is given. Shariram Arama iva Jalaharini bihi Kedar iva cha Kulim Abhirupa Upasnihete. We have to divide the word as Upasnehana. Upasnehana is, it is giving the what do you call strength to it. Snehana is, it is giving some nourishment to it. Upasnehana. In the same word is being used in Garbhasharira also. Upasnehana, Upasvedana. Hope you remember that. So here it is giving the nourishment. Upasnihate, Anugrihate. Okay, Upasnihate and Anugrihate is Paripalyate. The word meaning in Tika, what they have given is Paripalya. That is, it is maintenance. The nourishment and the maintenance is both done by Sira. How it is done? Based on the Kedara Kulya Nyaya. What is Kedara Kulya Nyaya? Whichever is nearer, that structure will be nourished first. Then later it will reach to the far, which is staying afar. So overall, the body is nourished by these Sira, which are carrying blood. All right. The next is, so what is the function of what is by nourishment? What happens or how they are spread? They have given Druma Patra Sevaninam. Here they are spread like in the Patra. Patra is leaf here. In a leaf, how the veins are. I'll show you that slide. Okay, just see this. In the leaf, how the veinlets are divided or spread. In the same way, in the human body, the veins or the Sira are spread all over the body and it nourishes the body. Understanding? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is the benefit of this nourishment? It will help in Prasarana and Akunchana. In the previous shloka, the last line is, okay, from where they are originating. Pratana is flat here. Pratana is, they are spread flat. How? Like the veins, what we see in the leaf. Then they have given next word is Tasam Nabir Moolam. Okay, they have given Nabir Moolam. What is the Moola here? Nabi is the Moola. From there it's originated. How many Sira? Total 700 Sira. They will originate from there. Tatascha prasarana akunchanam, tiryak, urdvam adha tiryak cha. Prasara is spreading. How they are spread? Prasarantyam urdvam. Okay, there is a gap. You have to separate it. Urdvam, others tiryak. Urdva above, upwards, downwards, and lateral all over the body. So they take origin from the nabi, they spread all over the body like the veins which are spread in the leaf, and it will nourishment. What is the benefit out of this nourishment? It helps in the akunchana and the prasarana. Akunchana prasarana is flexion and extension, that is movement. In general, we have to consider as movement, and also they have given the word upasnihate and anubruhate, that is nourishment and the maintenance of the body. So this is the benefit of the sira. Location they have given, number of sira they have given, and what is the function they have given in this shloka. Okay, next, this is the picture. Just have a look at this. Okay, this I have taken from Google only. Next, there was classification of the sira. There are 3 different classification based on Shadanga Sharira. First one is based on Shadanga. We have Shaka. Okay, there are 100 into 4. That is each Shaka contains 100. So it will be 400. Then Madhya Sharira is 136. That is trunk, thorax and abdomen region, and Urva Chatri, that is head and neck region, it is 164. Okay. Then second one is based on the carrying substance, what it carries within it. Okay. As I've said you previously, it will carry only blood. It doesn't mean that it is only blood we are supposed to consider. That is why I've said you veins is not, sira is not equal to vein. Here they have given vata will also move along with that. Pitta will also move along with that. Kapha and rakta also will move. So there is one more concept. There again, sarvavaha sira. These are 4 types based on the carrying substance. There is one more called as sarvavaha sira, wherein all the dhatus move within. So we cannot say veins and sira are equal. It is only probable correlation what we are trying to give. But there is one reference in Atharva Veda wherein they will say that that sira are veins. Sira are impure blood, which will carry impure blood, and veins dhamani are which will carry the pure blood, that is artery. So based on that reference, I'm not given that shloka, it will be too heavy for you all. So Atharva Veda reference I have not considered. Based on that, we are correlating this sira with the veins and dhamani with the artery. Okay. The next one is based on the surgical intervention. It means that certain sira or certain veins, we are not supposed to take incision on that, or we are not supposed to prick it. Suppose if you do that, there will be some serious hazards to the body. So based on that, Vedya is one which can be cut, and Avedya is one which cannot be cut. Okay, the same I'll deal in the detail. First one is based on Shadanga Sharira, second is based on carrying substance, third is based on surgical intervention, that is Vedya or Vedya Siras. The first one is based on Shadanga Sharira, the same I have highlighted here. Okay, so total it is 700. Then next is based on the carrying substance. Here, Tasam Mula Sira is Chatvarimshat. Okay, how many are there? Mula Sira, 40 are there. Which are those 40? Vatavaha 10, Pittavaha 10, Kafavaha 10, and Raktavaha 10. Total these are 40. It means that from these 40, next they have given Tasam Vatavahinu Dasha, Pitta Vahinyu Dasha, Kafa Vahinyu Dasha, Dasha Rakta Vahinyah. Tasam tu Vatavahinihi, Vatavahininam, Vatastana Gatanam. Where they move, Vatavasira will move in the Vatasthana. Which are the Vatasthana? Remember Vatasthana, Pittasthana, Sharira Kriya? Just recall that. It will move in those sthanas, what they have mentioned, Vatasira. In the same way, Pittasira will move in Pittasthana. Kafasira will move in Kafasthana, and Raktavasira will move in Ekruth and Pliha. Okay, so totally there is from there they move and they subdivide again. Subdivide into what? Into 10 will divide into further 175. So another 10 of Pittavaha Sira will divide into 175. Another 10 of Kafavaha Sira will divide into 175. These are subdivisions. 175 what I have given are subdivisions of 10 Vatavaha Sira, 10 Pittavaha Sira, 10 Kafavaha Sira, and 10 Raktavaha Sira. So totally Mula Sira are 40. Overall Sira are 70 after subdivision. So what is the total number? See, generally when they are taking YOC, they will ask you total number of Sira, and they may ask you total number of Mula Sira. And what is the Mula, from where they take origin? It is Nabi. There is one more difference of opinion given in Ashtanga Rudaya. They have given us Rudaya is the origin. Here they have given us Nabi, but in Ashtanga Hridaya they have given as Hridaya is the origin. So this difference of opinion you have to remember. They may or may not ask, but you should at least know. For first BMS generally they may not ask, but for PG they will ask. Even if somebody asks, you have to tell there is difference of opinion. Ashtanga Hridaya or the Vagbata. He has said Hridaya is the origin. Here Sushruta is given Nabi is the origin. Okay, this is the second classification. Then third one, the same thing. Let me tell you the functions of Sira in detail. What is the function of Vatava Sira now? Okay, they have given Kriyanam Apratigatam, Moha, Buddhi Karmanam, that is without obstruction. Kriyanam, the Kriya is function. Okay, it will do its function. How? Without obstructing, because Vata has a capacity to move. Vata has its own power to move all over the body, so it will not obstruct anything. It may obstruct Vata and Pitta, but Pitta and Kapha, but it will not obstruct itself. So without obstruction, it will perform all its action properly, and it prevents the moha. We have different moha, we say, isn't it? Moha, raga, desha, icha, all those things. So it will avoid the mental deviation. Moha is we are deviating, so we are having some desires, isn't it? Those desires are controlled. Then buddhi karmanam, that is, it will maintain our thinking capacity. Okay. This is the function of Vatavasira. Then what is the function of Pittavasira? Brajitushna, they have given us, it will give Brajita is Brajaka Pitta. Heard of Brajaka Pitta? There are 5 types of Pitta, isn't it? Among them is Brajaka Pitta. What is the function of Brajaka Pitta? Skin. It is where it is present in the Tvacha, and it gives a glow. The same thing, it gives glow to the body. Then Annam or Ruchi, there the given word as Ruchi. It will give taste to the Anna, whatever we have, the taste will be increased. Then Dipti Agni Dipti will be done, that is digestive fire, what we consider, that will be increased. Then last one is Arogyatam, that is, it will maintain the good health. So these are the 4 different functions of Brajitushna. First one, second one is Anna Ruchi, then Agni Dipti, then Arogyata. These are the 4 functions of Pittavasira. Then Kaphavasira, what is the main function? These are all based on, these are the, we can correlate this as the Samanya functions of Vata, Pitta, Kapha, isn't it? Are you all understanding this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
these are the good.
Yes,
These are,
ma'am.
whenever you go
Yes,
to
ma'am.
the Samanya karma of Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Rakta, the same is done. But here, instead of Vata specifically, the Vata is present in the Sira, and those Sira are doing the same function here. Alright. Now, Sneha Mangeshu. What is the main function of Kapha? It is Snehana, keeping the body oily, isn't it? So it is maintaining the oiliness of the skin or the body. Then it is stability of the joints, make it a stability, yes. Okay, stability Sandhinam Styria. Where do you find? It is Sleshmaka Kapha, isn't it? We have 5 types of Kapha. Among them is Sleshmaka Kapha is present in the joints. Then Balam Udirnata. What is the capacity? Generally we say Kapha is equal to Bala. It's also a synonym, isn't it? The person who is having Kapha Prakriti person is having good strength. Stira, he is stable person. So the same function is being said in case of Sira. There is nothing difficult which you have to remember. The same functions of Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Rakta. Then what is the function of Rakta here? It is Dhatu Purana. Okay, that is Dhatu nourishment. Then Varna. Whenever we say an anemic person is not having glow. When a person is having good hemoglobin, what is the condition of a person? He looks good, isn't it? That's what Varna is given by the Rakta. Then Sparsha Jnana. The person we are able to feel the touch sensation. So these are the 4 different types of Sira and 4 functions of this. These functions they may ask you as a single word, they may ask you as a single shloka. If possible, try to write these 4 single shlokas. Even in your Vivos they may ask, or they may ask you as your MCQs, or they may ask for 2 marks, 3 marks questions, whatever you have short answers. They may ask name the Siras and or the defined Sira and write the function of Pittavasira. That might be a probable question. I'm just giving you a probability. We don't know what kind of questions will be asked because questions will be randomly selected by the machine now. We are not setting the question paper. Questions are randomly selected by the computer. The next is, there are different colors they have given. Tatra Aruna Vatavaha. Vatavasira, how do they look? They look like Aruna Varna. Then Pitta is Neela Varna. Okay. Shita Stira, that Kapha will look like Gaure. Gaure is white. Then one more is Rohini Varna, they have given. Asrug Hastu, that is, Asrug is Rakta Vasir. How do they look? Rohini is Rakta, it is red in color. So Aruna is black in color, Vatavasura will look like black, Pitta will look like Neela, that is blue, Kapha will look like Gaure, Gaure is white, and Rakta will look like the red. These are the 4 different colors they have given. These are all simple CET questions. Okay. Then third one is based on the surgical intervention. That is Vedya or Avedya. Why these are considered? They have given total some 98 Avedya siras. That is, how many siras are there? 700. Among those 700, 98 we are not supposed to touch it. Or means we are not supposed to cut it. We are not supposed to make any injury to that. Whenever there is injury, there may be any serious, like as in case of marma, there is a grievous injury we say, or there may be death. In the same way, when we cut these structures, these particular 98 Avedya siras, there may be any injury to the body, there may be oozing out of the blood, and there may not be repaired joining or what do you call, grafting of that particular vein. That is not possible. So which are those veins? Shakasu Shodasha. In the Shaka, Shodas 16 are there. Shodasha Sira, Koste, Vyatrimshad, that is, Trimshad is 30. Dvaya is 2. 32 in Kosta, that is Madhya Sharira, that is trunk region, thorax and abdomen region. Then Panchashad Jatru, Urdhva Jatru, that is in the head and neck. How many are there? Panchashad. Shat is 50. Shat is total Panchashat is 50 in the Urdhva Jatru. Parikirtitya. They have, I'll just see, look at this. In the Shaka, total number of sira present are 400. Among them, 16 we are not supposed to cut. In the coast of Madhya Sharira, 136 are present. Among them, 32 we are not supposed to cut. In the same way, in the Urdhva Jatru, head and neck, 164 are present. Among them, 50 we are not supposed to cut. Till now, we were talking about the normal anatomy, or the Prakruta Sharira Rachana we were talking about. Now we are talking about the Vikruta. Vikruta is the applied aspect we can consider it as. We are not supposed to cut certain veins, which are, or the sira, which are those. In the Urdhva Shaka, they have given name as Jaladhara. Okay, these are 2. There are 2 Jaladhara veins. Next is Urvi. Okay, these are 4 in number. Lohitaksha, these are 2 in number. Totally, how many? 8. Okay, 8 here in the upper limb and 8 in the lower limb. So totally how many? 16. So these 16 we are not supposed to cut. Jaladhara 2 in the Urdhva Shaka, Urvi 4, Lohitaksha 4. The same here, Jaladhara 2, Urvi 4 and Lohitaksha in the Adho Shaka. See, we can give correlation to this. Jaladhara, we are correlating this with the cephalic veins. Okay, we are correlating this with the cephalic vein. But we cannot exactly say that this is the cephalic vein. We can give a correlation, but not exactly. Probable correlation we are telling. But we are just supposed to, we don't know with what understanding our Acharya has given all these things. We are just giving our opinion here. Then in the Urvi, it is, so we are supposed to consider the Urvi, Bahavi Urvi here in the region. Bahu is the brachial region. So we are supposed to consider brachial vessels, maybe artery vessels or vein. We don't know what exactly they mean, because we even don't know what is vein. Sorry, sira. Sira is equal to vein is not a perfect word. We are just comparing it. So we are supposed to consider brachial vessels or the brachial veins in general. Then Lohitaksha we can compare with the axillary vessels. In the same way, Jaladhara in the lower limb can be correlated with femoral grade. Jaladhara is great Stephanus vein. Then Urvi or the thigh Sakti, it is the femoral vessels. And again in the Lohitaksha, where do you find it? You will understand when we take the Marma class. So it is just below the groin region. So that also, there also we can consider only femoral vessels, nothing much. These are probable correlation. So we'll not go for correlation. Just one slide I'm trying to convince you regarding the correlation, but we will just see those where they are present. No one will ask you the correlation in exams. They will ask you in general. They will not even ask you how many are there in particular slope, particular what do you call upper limb or lower limb. They will only ask you total this slide. If you remember this slide, it's enough. What next slide I'm talking is for your understanding. You should have knowledge. It doesn't mean that it is mandatory to buy out all those things. You may feel heavy to remember all the things. If possible, remember, or else okay. At least you should know a basic idea. Okay. Then second one is Madhyama Sharira. Here in the Shroni region there are 8. In the Parshva region there are 4 veins. In the Prishta region there are 2 veins. In the Udara 4, and in the Urus region 14 veins. Totally 32 Avedya siras are present in the thorax and abdomen region. In the same way, in Urva Jatruga, that is head and neck region, in the neck region, that is 16 veins are present. That's Griva. Neck is Griva they have given. Then Hanu is the what do you call her? Hanu region, mandible. Okay, 4. Then Jivha, tongue is 4. Nasa 5. Netra 2. Karna 2. Lalata is 4 at 7. And in the Shanka is temporal region. There 2 are present. In the Murda, that is Shiras, 8 are present. Overall 50 Veda Shiras are present in this Urva Jatrugata portion. Now, I have said you these are not supposed to cut, and I have given you one correlation, that is great Siphanus vein. Here I was talking about great Siphanus vein. When I was talking about Jaladhara, I gave you correlation as great Siphanus, and in the Urvi Ortholojitaksha, correlation is femoral vessels. We can take. We cannot say exactly, but at least we can give some correlation. When we can give correlation, will it apply hold good in this era now? Because when we are doing embalming or when we are preserving the body, what do? We take incision on the artery itself, isn't it? Femoral vessel, we cut the femoral artery. We cut even great Siphanus vein is taken for the grafting. So if you are considering exactly for the vein, I'll give you example of vein only now. We take a part of great Siphanus vein for the grafting. Generally, whenever there is any vein injury, we take this part of the vein to use as the grafting, or the grafting is making. Hope you understand the word meaning of grafting. So, can we cut now? We cannot say it is no, because they have given us a Vedya. But in this generation, whether it holds good, technically we are well versed now. We know which area to cut. If something goes wrong, we know how to manage it also. So we cannot say that what they have done is, what they have said is wrong, but we cannot even say that what they have said is correct. So certain correlation matter, we are not giving any particular conclusion to that. We just have to say something which is to our intellect. We cannot predict what they meant in previous days, because whatever is scientific they have given in the textbook, everything is scientific. Till now, whenever you check your samhitas, whatever they have given is scientific. Based on that, we cannot say that whatever they have given is wrong in this era. We have to consider that it is right. But in what way right, we are incapable of comparing it or understanding it. We just have to consider all this as aptavachana. Okay. All right. This was regarding the. That's it. Nothing much in this. So I'll just have a look from the starting. Okay. Let me give you brief revision of all what I've said. I was comparing 3 different terms. One is Sira, the other one is Damani, then is Shrotas. Today I'll be talking about Sira. I've completed almost. Then tomorrow I'll be talking about Damani. If possible, have a look of that Damani chapter. The next is Shrota Sharira. In Shrotas, there is body fluid movements. That is Rasadi Dhatu. They have particularly said Rasadi Dhatu and Rasa, the Mala of the Deha, that is Sveda, Purisha. They have given particular substance which moves. So we are comparing those with the Shrotas, and we are leaving the fluid which is not considered, that is blood, in this context. And they have also mentioned in Atharva Veda that veins are, the Sira are considered, are one which carries the deoxygenated blood, and Dhamani are one which carry the oxygenated blood. Based on the Atharva Veda, we are considering Sira is equal to vein. Okay, so these are the three different what do you call definitions. We are supposed to by heart all these three. They may ask you define Sira like YOC questions, or they may ask you even in simple theory questions, 2 marks, 5 marks. Okay. Then we have seen regarding the number, total number is 700, and where they are situated all over the body. From where they take origin, Nabi, according to Sushruta, and according to Vagbhata it is Rudaya. Then how many are there? Moola Sira, 40 are there. How do they spread? They spread like the veins which are spread in the leaf. And what is the function? What it helps in? After giving the nourishment, it will give upasneha and anugrihata. They mentioned 2 words. What is the benefit? It will help in akushan and prasal, that is movements of the body. Okay. Then is classification of Sira. 3 different classification I have said you. Okay. Then is based on carrying substance. Then is Vedya Sira. How many are there here? 700. Okay. Based on this Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Rakta, will divide further subdivision and it will form 175 into 4, that is 700. Then function of Sira individual, if possible try to buy at these one line shloka, all 4 of you, all 4 of them. Okay. Then is they have given particular color. Vata is Aruna, Pitta is Neela, Kapha is Gaura is white, and Rohinya is red. Okay, then based on surgical intervention, how many, they will ask you, this chart is important, just remember they may ask you how many Siras are there, among them how many we are not supposed to cut, that is 16, 32 and 50 together it is 98. Okay, just have a look at this. Now if you have any doubts you can interact with me. Hope you understood everybody. Any doubts dear students? Are you all listening to me?
Yes, ma'am.
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 Any doubts? We shall talk for 20 minutes. We shall discuss about for this for 20 minutes. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
No, ma'am.
Good, good. Hope all are fine. Anybody? I just keep on sending assignments. So are you all filling those assignments and you are filling it promptly? I feel. Is it that? Hello.
Not audible, ma'am. Audible.
I'm audible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I cannot see you all. I cannot see you all. I'm missing you all. How are you all? How are you? Everybody?
I'm fine.
Fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
Be safe at home. Don't go outside. You may be boring at home, isn't it? Everybody are giving assignments, giving their work, putting pressure on you. Yes or no?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Are you all solving those assignments what I've given?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Whatever topics I'm giving, I'll give you prior. Like yesterday, I've given you topic prior. The same topic read today, so that tomorrow, whenever I give, like every day morning 8 o'clock, I'm giving you, solve it without seeing. Maybe you do 1 or 2 mistakes, no worry, but at least you should be able to solve 90% of it. Today I've given on
Oh,
tongue, isn't it? Have you all checked?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Today I've given on tongue, so just try to solve it without seeing. Maybe even if you see, at least read that chapter today itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts in
Yes,
Rachna
ma'am.
Sharira overall? Or totally Sira, any doubts if you have, you can just interview. We still have 20 minutes. It is 9:41 just now. Any other doubts in general, previous classes or regarding assignments, anything? Say something, dear students. Let me talk. Missing you all since long time. We did not even speak. We did not see each other. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Dhamma and Sharira. Before that, what you do is try to understand the Dhamma and Sharira concept from Govind Raju sir book, if you have, or you maybe you may not understand because the concept what sir has given is very simplified notes. It's like a guidebook. Okay, if possible, try to understand, or else tomorrow I'll be here to convince you the topic with good images or GIF or something if possible. All right, then next we'll talk about, see, they have given one more concept of differences of these three. In Shushruta Sharira, they have given the differences and they have given the comparison also. Why these are to be considered same, Sira, Dhamani and Shrutas, and why these are to be considered different. There are 4 different reasons to consider as same, and there are 4 different reasons to consider as indifferent. So I'll talk regarding that in the tomorrow's class. Before starting Shrutas itself, I'll tell you so that you can understand Shrutas in detail. So probable questions on Sira will be like define Sira and explain the types of Sira. Types of Sira, if they ask, you have to write all these 3 different classifications. Okay, or they may ask you the particular Vatava Sira, Pittava Sira, such questions may be asked. Or they may ask you regarding Veda Sira for 2 marks, 3 marks, whatever last this time pattern will be changed, they are talking, but we are not sure. Okay, so they may ask you that, or they may ask you define Sira for and what do you call, what are those? Starting different opinion they have given, isn't it? That they may ask. So whatever PPT I have given, that is more than enough. What I feel is. Are you all having good food? Healthy food?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Everyday special.
Everyday special. Who is that everyday special?
ASCII. ASCII
How
ಮಗನ
is
ಏನ್ ರೆಸ್ಟೋರೆಂಟ್ ತಗದಿ
enjoy staying at home and learning at home. This time you'll never get this long leave. You'll never get in your study time. Enjoy this.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Enjoy staying with your
Yes,
parents.
ma'am.
Take care of your health. Study well, if possible. Do some creative work also. Not only reading, whole day reading or whole day watching movies or video games, something like all this will be boring. Something do creative, do some drawings or
ಕುಕಿಂಗ್
asking
cricket.
what that person Abhishek is very good in drawing. I've seen his drawing. Okay, I don't know what other talents what other students are having, but I've seen Abhishek's drawing. It's very very good.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
this is the time where you show your talent. If possible,
ನಿದ್ದೆಗೆಲ್ಲ
write some
ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
poem.
ಅಂತ
ಯಾರು ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರು ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡಕತ್ತೀರಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ other students will not be able to understand your Kannada. You are communicating something there.
ನಿಖಿಲ್
Okay. Write poems if possible. Write some stories. This is the time where you can put your talent out. When you come for college, what time you will be tired. Further, when you go back, you are supposed to write journals or some other work. We will be giving you some work. You will not have time. But here you are totally free. So this is a time where you can show your talent. If possible, collect a good book of poems or your drawings or something like that. Then, how are you all spending your days? What do
ಬೋರಿಂಗ್
you do whole day? What do
Psyche
you do whole
PUBG.
day? PUBG. Good. Then,
It's
what about the remaining topics? What about remaining topics? Have you understood remaining topics till now? What other teachers have taken?
Yes, ma'am.
See, if you have any doubts, you can talk to all teachers personally. They'll explain you. And maybe this sir is available in Belgaum. I'm not sure. He was in Belgaum last week, but after that, whether he has left Belgaum or no, if possible, you can talk to sir. He may come to college, or you can directly meet sir if possible. Before meeting, call sir and go to college. Okay. Explaining live is better than this communication. We may not convince you to your expectations, but there we can convince you to your expectations. Everybody had breakfast or no?
ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Good.
No,
I think
ma'am.
maybe he good. Very very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, friends, whatever you do, your study, whatever it is, first thing is your health, isn't it? You could have taken a glass of milk or biscuit, something like that. But of course, this is not dissection hall where you'll fall. Even if you fall at your home only. There are, but still, you should take care of your health, isn't it? Before 9, it was not much late. 9 is. Or by 8:30, you could have taken something. Hope you are all fine. I don't know. I'm missing you all. I just want to see you live and talk to you. Just tell your names. How just like how many of you are available? Let me know your names one by one. Tell your name.
Abhishek ASCII.
Mate.
ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಕದಂ
Good.
Vinita, ma'am.
Good.
Sampada,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
Lois.
Smita.
Are they convincing the topic? Are you understanding what we are telling?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood today's class, Sira Sharira?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, any one of you, Mr. Mahesh is there here, isn't it? Mahesh, can you please tell me why we are comparing Sira with veins? It is just an interaction. I'm not asking any question or I'm giving any punishment here. We'll just have an interaction. Why we are trying to convince this with Sira is with the vein? Why not artery? Can you communicate? Can you say something? Just give your opinion, maybe good or bad, right or wrong, maybe. Anyone in the class? Can anyone try to say that why we are comparing only with the veins? Why not with the artery? I said one word as Dmana Damani, isn't it? In tomorrow's class, I'll be talking about Dmana. Dmana is pulsating. That word is not used in Sira. So we are supposed to consider it as what? Veins.
It is always known.
Ravi? Yes, please pardon this.
Hello. Ma'am, this is tabular structure.
Okay, good.
And it's transferred
Yes.
fluid. That's why.
Okay, see. Good, at least Mahesh is trying to say something. These are the tubular structures. There are tubular structures only. This Sira, Damani, Shrotus, all these are tubular structures. But there is something which is moving within. Okay, there is something which is moving. Here they have given us Rasadidhatu, Gangadhar person. He has said that Rasadidhatu will move. But if Rasadidhatu moves, in what do you call Shrotas also they have given Rasadidhatu, Pranava, Shrotas, Rasava, Shrotas they have given. There also Rasadidhatu will move. Then are they same? Sira and Shrotas, they are not same. Why they are not same? Because in Atharva Veda we have one more proof in Atharva Veda saying that Sira will carry deoxygenated blood. I'll give it that slop also. I thought of not giving it will be very heavy, but I'll give that slop also. Okay, so based on that, we can say that Sira are veins and Dhamani is pulsating. Pulsating is one, only artery can pulsate, only artery can pump, isn't it? So that is with Dhamani is artery and Shrotas are one wherein Rasadidhatus move. In tomorrow's class, I'll complete the Dhamani Sharira and at the end, I'll give you comparison of these three terms. All right. Okay, at least you people are communicating, you are trying to say something, that's a good thing. This is my first class on video conference. I was not even knowing how to manage it. Somehow. Hope you have understood. I've tried to convince my level best.
Yes, ma'am.
You try to solve assignments without seeing. I'll give you prior topic name. And also, if possible, read something other than this also. Like comparison. I'm from Chaurasi. Assignment are giving only based on Chaurasiya matter. So if possible, try to read Vishram Singh or A.K. Datta books for your in-depth understanding of the concept. Shall we take a leave now? Shall we move out?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank
you, ma'am.
Now,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Yeah. If you have
Thank
any
you,
doubts, you
ma'am.
can talk personally.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Bye, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.